Now is it recording? Yes, it is. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Icarus. It is not Isaiah like I said yesterday, but who fucking cares, because that was a really long video to put together. I hope y'all are having a good day. I've been having a productive day. I've been very open about this, but I just started taking lamotrigine. It's a mood stabilizer for people with bipolar disorder. It's also used for seizures, apparently. But I've been on it for about a month, and it kind of helped the hypomania urges because I've been in a constant flip-floppy state since a while now. So it helped with that, but it wasn't really helping with the depressive episodes, which have also been extremely frequent because, everything that's been happening. So when I talked to my psychiatrist again, right before Christmas, like the 20th or so, he said he was going to get me up from 50 milligrams to 100 milligrams a day. He also recommended that I take all of my medicine, all of the specific medication in the morning, because another side effect that I didn't know happened is that you can have extremely vivid dreams. And what I mean by this is, I'm someone with aphantasia. I cannot create mental images in my head, especially not willingly. In fact, the last time I remember having a very explicit mental images in my mind is from when the Twin Towers came down and I was having nightmares about my family being in a haunted house. So yeah, that's literally the last time that I've had vivid dreams or anything going on in this noggin. Which I feel like you can tell from this channel that this head is empty. Yeet it out. Anyway, as someone with aphantasia, I'm not used to having dreams, period, let alone vivid dreams. But then I started the mood stabilizer, and it started causing me to have extremely vivid, I hesitate to say realistic, but in my mind, when I was in that, they were realistic to me, dreams. And when I hesitate to say they were realistic, I mean there was a dream where Brian and I bought a house just outside the city, so there was like a proper yard, but it still had like the city dimensions. So if you're not familiar with like Philly row homes, they're usually between like 12 to 14 feet wide and then like really, really deep. So I never will understand people who decide to tear down all of the in-between walls and turn it into a single long room, because it just looks like a shoebox. And then everyone paints it gray. So then you're in a gray shoebox, including they will put fake laminate flooring over whatever is already there, or maybe the hardwood floor has been already damaged. And I have a lot of feelings about this, but this video is going to be about my bipolar journey and not about how much I hate what flippers do to traditional Philadelphia row homes. This is not that video. It will be coming. There will be videos where I talk about how much I hate what people have done to traditional row homes, but it is not this video. So, this dream I was having, it had the same dimensions, where it was like 15 feet wide, but 50 feet long. And this wasn't in the city, so it had like a cute little house, and we were going to set up a huge garden. The part where I hesitate to say it was realistic is I got into a verbal altercation with Velma from Scooby-Doo because the Mystery Incorporated gang were helping us flip the house over. And I was very upset with what she wanted to do with the garden section, because she was trying to keep Scooby out, and I was saying that dogs should be allowed to have free reign so long as we keep the entire property fenced. Because, I have a dog, I want to get an elderly golden retriever at some point, etc., etc. And of course, not all these dreams were that great, but I was wanting to sleep more than I normally do because I really liked the dreams where we were in our own house. So I talked with the psychiatrist about these dreams, and he recommended me to take everything in the morning, and that's massively helped. I've had maybe one vivid dream since then, but nothing serious. Um, so, because I was not getting the low moods out, and this is supposed to be a mood stabilizer where I can just function like a normal person, we upped me from 50 milligrams to 100, and when I started that new medication, it really knocked me out. And admittedly, the starting dose also kind of knocked me out, where I just couldn't focus on stuff, but it wasn't as serious because I sort of slowly upped my own dose. Instead of going from 0 to 50, I went to 0 to 25 to 50 within the course of a week, and I think that helped. Whereas this was just a bigger jump, and I have spent the past few days just unable to focus, unable to do things. And now I'm finally in a place where I still have a little bit, like, I don't know if this is a universal experience, but for me, when I have trouble focusing on stuff, and it comes most often when I'm not wearing my glasses, and I'm not used to not wearing my glasses. Though I'm at the point now where I don't wear my glasses unless I am literally going out, because glasses and computer screens make my eyes hurt more. But right now is like there is a fuzziness just behind my eyes right here that's making it impossible for me to focus. So I still can't drive, but we are getting my TB test results done today so I can send everything off to the sub. But I'm so glad that I'm feeling normal again. And just in time for everything to start happening. We found out that we are finally getting the okay to house hunt. So Sunday we are going to go look at some new houses, and hopefully from that we'll be able to immediately have our realtor put an offer in. We are very close to having enough money for the home inspection, for hiring people to help us move, and for the money down. We're about, I think, $650 away. And I'm going to be, over the next couple weeks, putting some of the furniture up for sale, because our long-term goal is not take as much furniture as we can, just because we want to be able to make our own furniture. We want to have a custom bed, custom living room stuff, all that sort of deal. I'm wandering a bit. I'm also going to be participating in a screen printing workshop, which will be good to get out of the apartment. Like I just said, I'm getting the TB test results today, and I have 2 reference letters, and I believe that's all that I needed left over from getting into the substitute teaching program, which I'm going to try and do a couple times a week. Again, partially to get out of the apartment, partially to see if I like teaching, because I love making these videos and talking and teaching this way, as well as today is literally me just rambling for like 15 minutes because yesterday's video was very emotionally taxing. And just all this stuff is finally coming together. Also, I apologize for any noises in the background that isn't just me needing to fill up this tank a little bit more again. The evaporation happens so fast, and that's what the steady trickling sound is. But the other sound that just stopped was Dandelion, and I'm just glad he's not fucking around with his new bell because I ordered him some bird toys. It is apparently a thing where they will enjoy certain bird toys, like ripping them apart and that sort of deal, as long as they don't have like any plastic or yarn in them, because they can handle smaller pieces of like fleece or anything, but longer pieces where you have cotton and that sort of thing can get stuck in their gastrointestinal tract. I'll try and include some footage of him at the end. Today's really all over. I'm gonna be upsetting people with that, I think. But, like I said, I just needed to do something nice and simple. Wanted to talk a bit about my medication regime, because I also just filled out all of the medication and supplements that I take for my top surgery consult on the 5th. I also just got my Keystone First ID, which is my medical insurance, updated, all this fun stuff. And now I'm just I'm watching one of my fish poop, because that is how easily distracted I get. So, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm very proud of myself. I've gotten so much of my to-do list done. Like, these are my daily tasks, and I've gotten most of them finished. Video of the day is one of them. So, with all of this done and said, I guess I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Probably something a little more substantive than this, just after yesterday and how much of a technological debacle that was. Doing something light and quick felt a little bit better. And I'm still very emotional over Centaur World, so I just have to talk to you guys about that. And there's going to be so many videos. Look out for that. But otherwise, stay hydrated, take care of yourself, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, he's messing with it. Or he did for like half a second. Where did you go? Golly, he's so fast for a little man. There he is. Anyway, we've got some updates to his home. Some new hides that are made out of fleece. Like I mentioned, the fleece material, if you choose on it, it won't be a problem. We got a little banana up here with some sisal sticks. And here's the thing with the bell. I've only really seen him go ham over the bell specifically twice. I don't know if he likes it yet or not, but he has feelings about it, don't you? I adore this little man. One of these days you will love me, and you will let me hold you. But right now you should just have some fun with your things. Are you going to stay there? You don't want to tell everyone bye? Dandelion, come over here. Hey, bud. Alright, he's done with me. Alright, bye everyone, again.